Hello and welcome to the video on convert table to range, and also we'll do duplicate. So go ahead and open the file attached, and let's say you wanted to set up this table so that it had the ability to sort and filter. So start selecting A3 through D22. So you have last name, first name, course, and grade, A3 to D22. From your Home tab, choose Format. Remember, you have 3 categories, light, medium, and dark. So select whatever you'd like. Again, it'll confirm the range, A3 to D2, and it's absolute. Make sure that My Table Has Headers is checked off because you have last name, first name, course, and grade. I'm going to uncheck it just to show you what happens if you didn't make sure that the check mark was there for My Table Has Headers. And what happens is it's almost like you get double headers. You have last name with column 1, first name with column 2. But the options to sort and filter, the drop down, is on the column 1, column 2 labels. So if I were to actually do my sort like I wanted to, sort alphabetically by last name, it actually sorted the text last name as part of someone's last name. So what we could do is undo so that we have it back to that. I could actually undo again to get rid of the column 1, column 2. But what happens if you save this on one day, reopened it another day, and realized, ooh, I didn't know I put in column 1, column 2. You can't just undo because it's been saved and you have to start off fresh. So what you do in this case is select your range, and when you're in, and just to share with you, if I was in the title, you don't see that table design tab. You only see it if you're actually in the table somewhere. And if you wanted to filter a certain name, you could do that. That's the options with sort and filter and design tab. But if you're out of it, you don't see it. So let's select the entire range, and then in table design, click convert to range. It's going to confirm, do you want to convert this table to a normal range? And you'll say yes. And the only thing is you still have that row, so you can just select row 3 and just delete it. And then you're back to normal range. Now, it's still showing in the format with the gray shading that alternates. If you wanted to, and it also has a heavy mark above and below it, you don't have the capability to sort and filter because you don't have that drop down box, and you don't see anything up here that says table design. So it is not in table design, but if you wanted to get rid of the formatting style, you would select everything. You could do it 2 ways. You can go in here and choose clear format, or you can go in cell styles and choose normal. And then it gets rid of it for you. It goes back to Calibri 11, but you don't have that shading. All right, so again, we'll select it, choose formatting as table, and you can select anything you'd like. It'll confirm the range. This time I want to make sure it has a check mark on that my table has headers. And there we have, and I have the capability to sort and filter on all of the columns. I do have that table design tab, and then I decide I don't, after I sorted and filtered or whatever, and I don't need it anymore, and I don't want it to share this with someone, they have that capability to do that. I can get rid of it again, select all of your range from the table design tab, convert to range, and then do you want to convert this table to a normal range? Yes. And it's up to you. You can keep it with the shading for the title, or you can change it to normal. Either way, you don't have the capability to sort and filter, and it's no longer in that table design style. So down at the bottom, click Remove Duplicates. And if you look at this one closely, you'll see that there's actually 4. So it's going 4 to 22, that's how many rows we have. And if you look at Abe Amber, you'll notice that CMP 106 is twice. And if you look at Cal, 2 CMP 122. So there's a couple repeats. Eli has OIT 110, and there's one more. Gary Green has 2 CMP 106. So there's actually 4 that are repeated. So what you'll do is select your range, and you can choose, so select your range, so all of your information, and then choose the data tab, and in data tools there's actually a feature to remove duplicates. It'll delete duplicate rows from a worksheet. And you can choose, do you want it to look at just the last name or just the first name or just the course? But I actually want it to look at all four. I want it to look at the duplicates of a last name, first name, course name, and grade. So that we should lose 4 of them. So everything is selected. That's fine. You could just unselect if you didn't want it, but I want all of them to be exact duplicates. So I'll click OK. And it'll tell me right here there's 4 duplicates found and removed, and there are 15 unique values that remain, and OK. So that's a pretty cool feature. Thank you.